on the front row of the grid as we get set to go for 8 laps of Journey Heat 2 of Wingless Sprints. Lights go green. Sharp gets a really good start. Humphrey's getting hung out to dry as Campbell goes through to second. They all bunch up down the Opal Finance main straight, but it's Brandon Sharp who's going to get his nose well and truly in front coming out of Maddington Toyota turn number 2 and down the Triple M back straight. Humphrey really losing ground. He's dropped back to third now. Mitchell Campbell with a great run up into P2 here. Brennan Wedge starting to find his way forward as Cody Clayton looks to his inside heading into TD Granny Flats and Modular Homes turn number 1. The whole field, oh, we got a big one. Big incident down there in turn 1. A big hit in turn 1 getting caught up in the middle of the field.
Yeah, there's a few cars involved too. I think the 95 of Jai McKenzie further on from this crash is got damage to his front end as well. The driver is moving around in the car. Fence has been torn down, as you can see, so there's going to be a delay here. That got right up into the fence, and trying to identify who that is. It might be Tom Britten actually in car number 9.
Yeah, looking to see the number here, just slightly obscured by the wall, but I think you might be correct there, JC, as the car caught on its side on the outside of turn 1. Our track crew immediately on the scene, just going to chat to the driver and make sure he's okay before we can look at extricating the driver and trying to right the car. You can see that fence panel that's been ripped out of the fence there. That's going to be a fairly lengthy repair as the Landini backs up to try and escort the race car off the track.
Well, the catch fence has done its job, but as you can see, the cables have also it hung off the cables for a while, and you can see that middle cable is also dangling. So it's going to be a bit of time getting this repaired before we start the second round. And I know that the crew are already on the JOB down there to help out on both sides. So Tommy Britten is okay, which is the good news. You can see Matt Bosveld from the scrutineers from the pits is already down on the scene on the outside of the catch fence to start some of the repairs. So there will be a delay here before we can get this one back underway. Driver is out of the car. There he is. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Tom Britten, who's taken a huge kidney crusher here tonight. Now that he's out of the car and he is limping, and he'll get a ride to be checked over. Here is a replay of the incident. This is from the turn 1 camera. Look, centre of screen.
So looking further back in the field, Britten turns it in. He rides a wheel. So he catches the right rear of that car in front of him, and it just sends him for a loop. I think McKenzie missed it, but only just. Watch it here again. McKenzie's actually behind Britten going into the corner. Britten goes in, catches the right rear, boom, and then it just turfs the car up into the air and sends him up towards the fence. He hit the actual vertical upright of the fence that holds the cables in place. So that did the biggest part of the job in arresting the car, and that's what brought him to a stop right there against the fence, which does now need repairing. Good to have our track crew out in force here at the Plex to try and turn things around, as they will get straight to work in replacing that fence panel. We'll be back in a few moments, hopefully with the resumption of racing very soon here on Fast Friday here at the Motorplex.